Greetings to KRIM live coverage of Longhorn football. Chris Higgins with Mark Henning bringing you tonight's action live from Valley Christian High School. And Mark, man, it's a beautiful night.
Oh, gorgeous.
Gorgeous night for football. It has cooled down.
Yep.
And, we were watching both teams warm up. And this is a big game, as we know, for our Longhorns because, they win this game and the next game. They probably stay at number 5,
yep.
but they get a home playoff game.
That'll be nice.
Which is big. That is huge. So Valley Christian, though, they were announcing it's a big game for them because they're ranked number 21 right now.
Yep.
If they beat the number 5 ranked Payson Longhorns, that possibly puts them in the playoffs.
Yes, it definitely does. I mean, it's going to bump them up 16, 17, 18, somewhere in there. Of course, we're just predicting that. I mean, we have no way of telling, but again, you knock off the number 5 ranked team, and it's going to definitely move you up in the rankings, and then give you that opportunity to come in maybe at the 16th seat in the playoffs and be able to get in there.
So they're motivated. They're fired up. They're motivated.
Ready to go.
And even though they come in with a 3-5 record, everyone we talk to says this is a better team than their 3-5 record.
Yeah, that they actually lost to like even Thatcher. And from my understanding from talking to one of the coaches, they lost in the last few minutes of the game, and it was only by 1 touchdown. So this isn't a team that is shabby. They can score. We were looking at their guys are big, and here they're coming out right now. Just came out of their tunnel, and they're heading to their sidelines. And again, as you said, they are definitely motivated this evening to actually win this game so they can try to get into the playoffs. Even though it might be about round 15 or 16, they're in the playoffs no matter what.
And so the motivation is there for them. We saw in the pregame warm-ups, you can tell our Payson coaches are they were getting our players fired up because they don't want to have them overlook this team. They don't want them to look at them as a 3-5 team.
That's right. Definitely. If you notice, if you got any shaking tonight, we are actually on the bleachers. So fans stomping around might shake the camera, so just bear with us.
Oh, yeah. But it's a case over on this side. There's a little setup for the visiting coaches, and even that shakes. So everything over here shakes. And we have the band, PHS marching band, setting up next to us.
Just to the left of us,
Yep. So it's great that they travel down along with cheerleaders to support the football team, but it's going to be, I think, a great night down here at Valley Christian. And
it's going to be a battle. This is going to be just like Blue Ridge last week. I mean, they're not going to roll over and just die and think, oh, we're ranked 21 and we're just going to give up. Like you said, like we said earlier, this is their opportunity to try to get into the playoffs. And so they are definitely motivated. For them, it's senior night tonight. So all those seniors they were announcing earlier are definitely motivated to win their last home game, try to get into the playoffs, and do something. So, I mean, it's definitely a big game for them, and they're going to come out strong. They're going to come out powerful, and they want to do it. But we're going to come back to Payson Longhorns, man. They have been on a roll. They have been focused. They are doing an incredible job. Their special teams are doing absolutely incredible. Running kicks back for touchdowns. 2 of them last week against Blue Ridge, and just absolutely incredible. So their special teams are just on mark this year. Defense have risen to the challenge every time they needed to stop someone. They have stayed focused, and offenses have made the play when they needed to.
So out on the field right now, the captains, number 8, Nolan Keeney, number 32, Johnny McInerney, number 5, Bert Shear, and number 18, Mason Herrera. And it looks like we will be kicking off. And Valley Christian will be receiving. So we will start the game on defense. And so Valley Christian won that toss and elected to receive so they could get the ball in the second half. And wow, It's a lot of Longhorn fans down here, so it's going to be a loud, loud game, which is great.
Yeah, visitor side between the band and the rest of the fans, I mean, basically is completely full this evening. So a lot of people made the trip. As you said earlier, the weather is perfect. We're all in shorts, t-shirts down here. Yeah. No jackets to be even seen. Just absolutely wonderful weather down here. And so it's going to be a great night for football.
Yes, it will. And again, want to thank all of our sponsors, our title sponsor, Midstate Asphalt, Backwoods Bar and Grill, Centerpoint Dental, Choice Auto and Truck, Lowry's Window and Door, Mackey's Grill, Payson Paint and Supply, Payson Tire Pros, Pizza Factory, Rim Country Barbecue and Wood-Fired Pizza, and Rim Country Insurance. So here we go, number 33, Grady Bix. Sophomore is the kicker for the Longhorns. He'll be heading out to send that ball down to Valley Christian.
And we were even talking earlier, there's a couple key players that have gotten injured that are seniors this year, so they're out the rest of the season. But there's just kind of two main key seniors. We won't say their names, but that'll be here. And we're talking about basically the entire team will be back next year for the Payson Longhorns.
Yeah, it is something, this junior class, all the juniors, but everyone though playing a big role in this year's success. So here we go. Grady Bix to kick it off.
Friday Night Lights, here we go. Nothing better than high school football. Short kick. Taken about on the 30-yard line. He's making his way all the way out to about the 40, their own 46, 47-yard line. We will try to drop as loud as we can. The drums are right next to us. So we do the best we can. First down.
First and 10 for Valley Christian. Ball looks like on the 47-yard line.
For the Trojans. And here we go. First offensive play of the game. Single back to the right. Fake the handoff, a little misdirection. Quarterback keeps the ball running off to the left-hand side. He's taken out of bounds. It looks like they crossed over the 50-yard line down to the Payson. They're going to spot it at the 46. It looks like, yep, 46-yard line up Payson. And so we got about 4 to go for the Trojans here. For our Valley Christian. Coming up to the line again, 2 to the right. Bringing in the slot man there. One running back, shotgun position. This time they do hand it off, going to the right-hand side. Payson swarming, but not quick enough for Trojans to get a first down. So they're down to the 41-yard line of the Payson Longhorn. So once again, it always seems like it takes the Longhorns, and in my opinion, any defense, about one series to get used to the offense, figure out what's going on, kind of break it in, and they got to get going. And they get their momentum going, and they figure everything out and start going at that point. So again, we might have lost, giving up one first down, but they're going to come back, and they're going to do really good. Roll out to the left, a short pass out in the flat, and it's incomplete. A little bit behind him, receiver trying to get it, and but off of his fingertips. So now we got 2nd and 10 to go. Again, we are still down on Payson's 42-yard line. 2nd and 10 for the Trojans here at Valley Christian, down in the valley. Two to the left this time, slot on the right-hand side, shotgun position. One back, got a man motion. Number 8 coming in. He turns it up. Oh, fake, but a fumble
on the play.
Tried to do the handoff, but quarterback ended up keeping, but he made some pretty good. Looks like at least 5 yards on that play. Keep the ball, even though that it was a little fumble back there. Kept good wits about him and held on to it, but we got 35 yards. 6 yards.
6 yards on that.
6 yards. So 3rd and 4 to go for the Trojans, and now we're down on the Payson's 36-yard line. Slot to running back, shotgun again, same formation. There's the ball. Quarterback keeps it, goes to the right-hand side. This time he breaks a couple tackles and finds a little opening over there and goes all the way down to the Payson. Looks like 20-yard line.
And that was a strong run by the Valley Christian quarterback because there were 2 defenders that had a shot at it.
Yeah, we had one that could have stopped it a little bit earlier and just shook that off and did a great run on that. And so the Longhorns defense is going to need to step up here and doing a little bit better reading. And again, 1st and 10 on the Payson 20-yard line for the Trojans. This time we got 2 backs, one to the left and one to the right. Man in motion going to the left. Stops, come back. Looks like he would be a blocker. Man right up the center and makes a few yards on that. It's going to be 2nd and it looks like 4. It's kind of, we're at a weird angle here, so it's kind of hard to tell what it is until they get the marker up.
It looks like the ball marked down at the 13-yard line, so 7 yards on that play, so 2nd and 3, and that tackle made by Bryson Waterman-Eccles.
So it looks like we got 2nd and 3. Made some pretty good yards on that. Was just right up the center, right up the gut there. Single back again to the left, slot to the right. Shotgun position. There's the hike. He fakes the handoff. Quick pass, but it's
good
low.
Pressure.
Good pressure. Low in the dirt.
Number 26, Lucas Lee, coming in from his linebacker position on that blitz mark and put pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah.
That disrupted that pass.
Yeah, that's exactly. We saw that last week where they did that to the Blue Ridge quarterback, and as soon as they got that pressure in there, pretty much, I wouldn't say completely, but shut down a lot of their passing game.
It was a game changer.
Yeah, definitely was.
Good job. Tackle from behind.
Oh, stopped him.
And that was Trey Marin. No, Lucas Lee again. Lucas Lee with that tackle.
They got a 1st down, though. They're moving the chains. Good. So it's going to be goal. Yep, goal, about right on the 10-yard line. So here they go. 4 downs to stop the Trojans. Shotgun position, 2 running backs, 1 left to the right, handoff. There we go. The defense stopping them at that point. Give up a couple of yards. It looks like it's going to be 2nd and...
It's 2nd and goal, but the ball's on the, looks like 6-yard line.
6-yard line. 2nd and goal on the 6-yard line.
Looks like a gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal from the 7.
And pretty much, it's been all run plays for pass attempts, but
nothing,
no
completion. I don't believe on any of the pass attempts. They were all either short.
And there's another handoff.
Yep, another hand up.
And he gets in for the touchdown. It's a Valley Christian with the first score of the game, and definitely a lot of running.
Yes.
Almost all running. A few pass attempts, no completions. They got that score with their legs.
That's it.
Looks like Taylor Griffin on the carry.
So they're going for the extra point. Kicker's out there. Oh, do a little shift. It looks right down the middle. Kick is good.
So Valley Christian takes the early lead, scoring first in this contest. We're in the first quarter, 7:39 to go. And now we'll get to see the Longhorn offense in action, led by junior quarterback Nolan Keeney. And also, we get to see the kick return game, special teams of the Longhorns. As you said, at the beginning of the game, Mark, special teams has been a difference maker this year for the Longhorns. So we'll see what they do. It's always interesting to see what the opposing team does, their strategy, if they kick it to Potter, Keaton Potter, return man for the Longhorns.
Herrera?
Yeah, leading in punt returns for touchdowns.
Yeah.
Mason Herrera actually kickoff returns for touchdowns.
2 last week.
And then you also have Marco Gorecki back there, who can take it to the house. So all 3 of the return men right there pose a threat, Mark. And,
I would say from listening to them, watching him kick earlier, they may need to back up just a little bit. Their kicker's got a pretty strong leg.
Yeah, that's looking at their kicking game, watching their kicker and their punter. They were both strong.
Oh, but it's a little squid kick. That's exactly what they did. They did not want to kick it to any of our 3.
So that was down to, let's see who that
35.
was. 32. Johnny McInerney.
Well, I mean, down on the 35.
Down on the 35 by number 32.
There we go. there we go. McInerney caught it, just went ahead and went straight down and took it down on the 35-yard line. So here we go. First offensive play for the Payson Longhorns. We said at the very beginning of the game, it's going to be a fight. This is not going to they're not going to roll over. They're wanting to get into the playoffs. So if they can take us out, they're going to try to do it. Defense is getting in there. They got a hold on him. Oh, he's still going, but they get him again.
Wow. So
sack him way in the backfield.
Real far back.
Way in the backfield.
And that was, it would have been better if Keedy would have went down
the first time.
Yeah. Because loss of 12 on that play. And the empty backfield, Mark. I haven't seen that set like on first down. We've seen it on third down, some second downs, but on first down, an empty backfield, something I don't recall. And with the empty backfield, you don't have a back
that extra help. Yep.
So now we have two in the backfield.
Two in the backfield.
Johnny McInerney and Bert Shear. So we have a flag and a delay of game. It looks like.
Delay of game on the offense.
So that means another 5 yards. So just went from add another 5. So that 12 yards turned to 17. So 27.
So first and 27. Not where you want to be.
No.
But we know that they can pick up big chunks of yardage, and that's a handoff to Bert Shear, running up the middle, picking up. It looks like a few yards.
Oh, quite a few.
Maybe 3 yards or so. So figure second down and 24.
Yeah, something like that.
Second down and 22 is what the scoreboard says.
Gain of a couple brings up third and forever.
Wow, their announcer, third and forever.
Third and forever. Wow. Quite interesting.
Here we go. Let's show them what forever looks like.
That's it. Here we go. Got a roll out.
Rolling out. He's throwing.
Out of bounds.
Not intended for number 23, Keaton Potter. The pass falls incomplete, so it'll bring up third down and 22.
Actually, fourth down. Fourth down.
Oh, that's right, because
the first one was the sack.
That's right.
Yep.
So we have Preston Moore, the Longhorn punter, out to punt. Return man for Valley Christian, about his own 45.
That's it. A little
good
bit of
catch.
But we're going to get a good bounce on that. That's
Preston
good.
Moore
40,
always
35, out on the 35.
A nice dive.
That's all right.
There. So, wow, ball marked at the 35-yard line. And that's something I noticed with Preston Moore, his kicks, his punts. They always bounce forward. They always bounce forward.
Good end over end. And
which is great.
And when they're bouncing like that for the returner, that's very hard to know which way they're going to bounce and how high or how low. So you just kind of let it be. You don't want to try to pick it up and return it. Just let it be. All right, second series for the Trojans. Valley Christian. Again, hand up right up the center. And it looks like they're going to make about 5 yards on that play down out to their own 40-yard line. So it's going to be second and 5. To the left, one to the back for a pass, throwing it up. The man was wide open, and yep, they're calling that a catch. Yep, they're calling that a complete pass down to the Payson Longhorn 32 or 33. It's kind of hard to tell right now.
It looks like about the 33-yard.
33.
And wow, that was a moon ball.
Yeah.
That was up there for a long time.
Yes.
Berkshire on that coverage, but he wasn't real close to the receiver. We have a run play up the middle. Tackle made by a couple of Longhorns, Johnny McInerney and number 4 Marco Gorecki on that tackle. Looks like a run of about 4 yards. So second down, well, second down and 5.
Second and 5.
Looks like 5 yards.
2 running backs this time instead of 1. Single receivers. Again, a hand off right up the center.
And that's a first down.
Yep, first down.
They got to figure out how to stop this run.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't look like, I mean, there was that long pass, but it looks like Valley Christian, I mean, they can just keep running this until we can stop it.
Until we stop them. And I'll tell you what, I mean, when you can put it on the ground like that and run, that means the clock is still going too. So not only are you making the yards and going forward, but you're also killing this clock and giving not an opportunity for Payson to make anything up.
Yeah. Fumbled snap.
Fumble snap. We got an opportunity to get some lost yardage here. And that's what we do. Right.
And that was number 15, Nathan Sosi, in on that tackle, along with number 12.
All the way back to the Payson Longhorn 28 line. So that was a loss of a good 10, 12 yards on that play.
Yeah.
I don't think from up here it didn't look like the quarterback was quite ready for the snap, and it was a little high up by his head and kind of just went over his shoulder.
Yeah.
He wasn't quite ready for the snap. So a little setback for the Trojans there. Good for the Payson Longhorns.
So second down and 20 for Valley Christian.
Another pass. Throwing it to the outside. And
he had a man wide open.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what's happening over there on that side, but man, that's the second time that receiver has been wide open on the left side.
Yeah. Looked like our defender, he just got turned around and he ran the other way. He thought he was going to run maybe a post or something like that. And anyway, went to the outside, but the quarterback actually just threw it too far out, overthrew it. So incomplete, so we got third and about 22 now. Third and 20 by the scoreboard.
And here we go.
Again, a pass.
To throw.
Just lobbing it up there. Oh,
that
it's an intercepted.
Marco Gorecki.
Man. You know, the quarterback's got a good arm, but one thing I noticed, he kind of lobs it up there and just lets it floats in the air. And that gave us time for Marco Gorecki to get actually underneath the ball and get the right position. And now we need to capitalize.
Yep, so he intercepted that in the end zone, so the ball put down at the 20-yard line. And that's one thing you can't do on our secondary, Mark, with Marco Gorecki, Mason Herrera, and Bert Shear. You can't just put the ball up there.
Nice little off tackle.
Picking up about 4 or 5 on that.
This is such a weird angle.
It is. It's a hard angle.
At least 5 yards. It looks like second and 5. Yeah.
So 5-yard pickup.
Hey, just right off tackle. That was awesome. Just found a nice lane there.
I think that was Johnny McInerney with that carry. So that's Keaton Potter.
Running to the right. What's he going to get?
And it looks like he picks up 3 yards.
Yeah, 3 yards. Can we third and 2? Third and 3. Third and 3 on that. So, of course, not to say the obvious, every third down is important for the Longhorns. But, man, we got to get out. You know, we're still down only 26, 27-yard line. And we got to get out of this hole, and we got to get across midfield and take it to it. So here we go. We got 3rd and 3 to go. And And the Trojans are ready. They showed blitz, but they came back. A little pass to the outside. Oh.
Mason Herrera.
He cuts across the field. It looks like he might be gone. Nope, they get him on the... Wow. Let's see where they mark it at.
And he turned nothing into like 40-plus yards.
Yeah, down to the Trojan 30-yard line. Wow.
Yeah, incredible.
So we were on our 25.
Yeah, like a 35-yard run.
Yeah.
35-yard run, Mason Herrera, where there was nothing to the outside. He cuts it back into the middle.
That'd be 45.
45.
45-yard run. Yeah. 45 pass run. Yeah. Yeah, he had nothing. He cut across the whole entire field, and like you said, turned nothing into something.
Bert Shear now.
Little flat pass out there.
And
That's
nothing.
all right. No, I don't think that this is going to be 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Yep, 2nd and 10 on that.
No gain on the play brings up 2nd down.
And that pass complete to Bert Shear, but no gain.
No gain.
Bert Shear coming out. Johnny McInerney coming in for him.
In the backfield.
In the backfield. Got a couple wide receivers to the right, Marco Gorecki and Mason Herrera.
McInerney takes the ball, gets me right at the line of scrimmage. Right at the line of scrimmage.
That's maybe a loss of a yard or no gain.
Oh, they're marking it as, it looks like a loss.
Down at 11.
So 3rd down and 11.
So right now, Longhorns having a hard time running up the middle.
Yep.
Getting it outside. They really haven't had any success there. Mason Herrera really with the only, big gain.
Got a roll to the right. And it's in the ground.
And that
A little short. It almost looked like Keeney was thinking about running that for a split second. 2 defenders came up, so he had to get rid of the ball. Ended up going into the ground. So now we got 4th and 11.
So 4th and 11, and it looks like they are going for it here. Ball at, let me see, the 31-yard line.
Well, even if you punted it and it goes into the end zone, it's still coming out to the 20.
So you gain 10 yards.
Yeah, so if
you might as well go for it.
Yeah, even if you made 5, you've only given them up 5 yards. So I mean, yeah. Makes sense. Gonna have to get rid of it. Keeney's running to the right. Here goes the pass. And incomplete.
He is looking for
Incomplete.
Marco Gorecki there.
Yep.
But he just couldn't get open, and that went over his head. So Valley Christian will take over on downs.
So again, we were talking earlier, I mean, we're going to have to come and we're going to have to get this run stopped. This is where they've really hurt us. Passing has not hurt us. They had 1 good pass, otherwise 2 incomplete and 1 interception.
Yeah.
So out of the 4, he's only completed 1 and an interception in there and 4 passes. So we've just got to get this run under control. If we can get this run under control and put some points on the board, I know I'm just saying the obvious, but we'll finish up this game and win it.
Yeah.
But we've got to get this run stopped. We see a flag.
And hopefully this comes back, because that's a 9-yard run.
Yeah.
So hopefully we got I see false start. False start. So that one is coming back, along with the 5-yard penalty. So it'll be 1st and 15.
There we go.
And we got that front line that hasn't really been able to get in there.
Yeah,
and
they're just going to let this run out. We got 7 seconds.
Yeah, Ethan Gertner and Bryson Waterman-Eccles and Braden Lee and
that's the first quarter.
So that's the end of the first quarter. Valley Christian on top, 7-0. Let's hear from our title sponsor, Mid-State Asphalt.
And I grew up here, had lots of activities when I was younger, so I haven't seen a whole bunch of them lately, so I wanted to throw one of my own and give back to the people. And I mean, I just like to see people smile, families getting together, and I want the community to grow a little bit more. So I'm gonna throw a couple of these every once in a while, and come on out and be a part of it, please. It's free because I couldn't afford anything as a kid, and so I don't want kids to feel that way when they come to my parties. So everything is free, and hopefully the community can come back to one big family and we grow tighter.
Welcome back to Longhorn football here at Valley Christian. Valley Christian with the ball and off and running, Mark.
There they go, all the way out to the 40. We had them back first and a good
15, and they picked up, looks like they picked up 15 on that.
Yeah.
Or 14 yards.
14, so we got 2nd and 1 now. 2nd and 1. We're in the second quarter, just get started for those that are just joining us. Valley Christian's up 7, Payson Longhorns 0 at this point. And again, it's going to come down to stopping this run.
Yeah.
And if we can get this run,
it looks like maybe a false start again. So it'll be 2nd down and 6. Yeah, we do need to stop the run, and I think our secondary is good enough to where they can handle the receivers if you have to bring those safeties up or whatever you have to do.
Exactly. Again, if you're just joining us, the Trojans have thrown 4 times. First 2 were incomplete. Third one was a pass that was quite good. Fourth one was an interception that Herrera intercepted and in the end zone. And so passing game for the Trojans have not been the best, but they're passing here again.
So here they go.
A little out pass, but our guys are right there and stopped them. Now it's going to be 3rd and 1.
That was Johnny McInerney with that tackle. And it looks like 5 yards
3rd down and
play.
1.
So, they got the penalty back.
Yep, got the penalty back, but still back with the 1. 3rd and 1.
Now what would be good right here is a tackle for a loss.
Oh, yeah.
That would be good to make that, let's see.
Quarterback keep right up the center, and he breaks it off to the right-hand side. He's got 1 blocker out there. He gets around the blocker, but Payson Longhorns are right there, all the way down to the Payson's 20-yard line, it looks like at this point. 25-yard line. So
that was short yardage play where they're anticipating only getting, a yard, 2 yards. They just want that first down. And for it to go for 30, 40 yards, it's not what you want to see.
No. He went off the right side of the tackle and found a gap there. Here we go, around the left-hand side by the running back number 3.
That was Johnny McInerney with the tackle there.
There we go. So we got 2nd down and 7 to go now. We're down on the 22, looks like the 22-yard line of the Payson Longhorns. And again, we're going back to the whole running game, where we got to stop this running game. I don't know if we're over-pursuing, but we got to stay home and make sure. And we got a timeout. Not the Valley Christian. We got 9 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the first half. Trojans are up 7, Payson Longhorns 0.
There we go, and let's hear from one of our great sponsors, Backwoods Bar and Grill. Where's the best place in Payson to watch your favorite team? Backwoods Bar and Grill, your hometown restaurant and bar. Whether it's the NFL or the Payson Longhorns, you can enjoy games on one of their many big screen TVs. Choose from a wide variety of delicious menu items and custom drinks. Don't forget to check out their Payson Longhorn Legends section, honoring top Longhorn athletes and teams. Backwoods Bar and Grill, open Wednesday through Monday and located at 210 East Highway 260. Welcome back to Valley Christian, Longhorn fans. Here we go. 2nd down for the Trojans, and they're throwing. And that ball is is
incomplete.
Incomplete. I don't know if that was tipped away.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
I think that might have been Marco Gorecki getting his hand on the ball. So big third down play, Mark, right here.
3rd and 7 for the Trojans.
And we've seen, you know, with their field goal kicker, if we stop them here, they would probably go for the 3 points.
I would think so.
Yeah. But we need a stop first.
Oh,
another high snap.
Oh, guys, here we go.
Get to him. And he gets a first down.
Yep. Down to about the 10, 11-yard line. Broken play.
Broken play.
Where the hike was way too high. Quarterback had to jump for it, had to bobble around for it. Couldn't hand it off like he wanted to. Ended after running it, and they still made some yards on it.
Or get a first
8
down.
yards to make a first down.
So it's 1st and 10, and they can get a first down still. Looks like if they get the ball to the 1-yard line.
Yep.
So not 1st and goal, but ball on the 11-yard line.
Pass to the corner, trying to lob it up, and that would be a touchdown for the Trojans.
And the Trojans score their 2nd touchdown here in the first half. Extra point attempt is up and
good.
It is good. So
it's good.
Valley Christian with a 14-0 lead.
Valley Christian's a real deal here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And we knew that. The team knew that coming in, and now they need to respond here.
Yeah. Still, we got the pretty much the whole, most of the majority, 3/4 of the second quarter to go. We got 8 minutes and 52 seconds left to go. We just got to start matching score to score here. I mean, that's what we got to do.
Points on the board.
We've got to.
Yeah.
We've got to. And it would appear at this point from the last kickoff that they're trying to take out our return man out of the game by kicking it short. And kicking it to that the second line, and kicking it to them, and just doing little boots, because we've seen their kicker, and he could definitely kick a lot further than that. So, it's definitely done on purpose.
Yep, and in that second line, there's still some speed there. We got looks like Caden Sanchez, number 7 in the middle, 32 Johnny McInerney. Can't tell who the player on the far side is over there, but. Yeah, let's see if they can make something happen here on special teams.
As you said earlier, special teams has kept us in the game quite a bit on a lot of different games, and so we need them to respond and see what they do. Another little boot kick, just let that thing go out of bounds.
And the thing is, though, he did get it, and I think that's Bert Shear over there. So Bert Shear, you know, obviously some speed, but they had some speed on the outside there, Mark, and you just can't let it bounce to where you're waiting for it to go out of bounds.
Because they could recover it. That's true.
Yeah. So
very true.
He did, you know, recover the ball, and even if he didn't, the ball would have been on the 35-yard line.
So we're a couple 3 yards short.
Yeah. So the ball on the 32-yard line for our Longhorn offense.
I think we're going to have to do some quick passes here to loosen up that run game for us, and just do some quick passes. We can't do the long down the field, at least not at this point right now.
Yeah, and then Keeney keeps the ball. He was looking at the pitch option, and it looks like no gain on that play, so 2nd down and 10. Coming into the game, number 26, Lucas Lee. He usually lines up in the tight end position.
McInerney came out of the game. Got Shear in the backfield.
And this is a quick throw, like you said, and no blocking.
Yeah.
So the block was missed out there, and the defender was able to come in and drop Marco Gorecki for a 2-yard loss.
So 3rd and 12 now for the Payson Longhorns.
So here it is, 3rd down and 12. Shear in motion. And
looks like a completed pass.
Lucas Lee catches the ball, but it looks like about a 7-yard gain, so it'll be 4th and 5.
4th and 5.
There was a flag. Was there a flag?
Yep, far side.
Far side. So let's see what the call is. And so, and it is against Valley Christian.
Yeah.
So let's see what they do.
Wasn't quite sure what the penalty was. I couldn't see his motion from this side, but they're marking off.
So too many men on the field. 12 men on the field, so it is going to repeat 3rd down. So it looks like it's 3rd and 7.
So 3rd and 7. Definitely a blessing there, and for us to have a second chance at this 3rd down. He's rolling out to his left. Long pass up in the air. Oh, we caught it. 3 defenders around. Marco Gorecki. Wow, jumped up, brought it down with 3 defenders around. And we're all the way down to the 7-yard line of the Trojans. Yeah, absolutely incredible catch. That was all Marco Gorecki there. I mean, the pass was up there, but he's the one that jumped up and pulled it down in the midst of it. Absolutely incredible.
And that's a handoff to number 5, Bert Shear.
Oh, he keeps it going. He's coming back the other direction, trying to catch that corner. Got one blocker out there. And he actually keeps the ball. He took nothing and turned it into at least a few yards there instead of a loss.
Yep, it looks like he got about 4 yards on that run. Let's see.
Yeah, 4 yards.
So
at least 4 yards.
2nd down and 6. How he got out of that pile, I do not know.
You know,
that's why he's shifty Bert Shear.
Yeah. And there he goes again. And he goes off to the left-hand side, and this time he finds a nice hole there.
And that's a 1st down run, Mark.
1st down. There we go. That's exactly what we need to do. This is exactly what needs to begin to happen. Show them that we can run the ball. It might not be our normal game where we got 1 back, but we're getting 2. It looks like Shear's coming off the field limping just a little bit, taking a breather there on that one. Single back though with McInerney in the back. Shotgun to the left. Let's see what we can do. Oh, a little misdirection in the back. I think they got kind of confused. And
Keeney gets taken down. Now that's about a 4-yard loss on the play. Yep, so 2nd and 13, 14.
The Trojans, I think they, besides Coconino, they got a little bit of speed out there. Something that, that we've got to deal with. Got to play with a little bit more urgency in the midst of this.
Yeah.
And just, make quick and direct decisions on the field. And so we can do this. We got
4 receivers.
And there's the ball up, way up in there, but intercepted on the 1-2-yard line. They're running back right down the sidelines, and he's out of bounds just about the 35-yard line. But there was a flag way, way, way back on the, looks like the 10, 15-yard line. One of our Payson guys is down.
Yeah.
Can't see the number from here.
They got taken out.
I think it was probably illegal block in the back or something, or something to that effect like that.
And Marco Gorecki was down with the player, the injured player.
Again, we just got a man down. Can't see the number at this point. Flag on the field. See if they're going to call this while the player is down. It is on the Trojans, so It is.
Illegal blindside block.
There you go.
Blindside block.
The interception by Nova's will stand.
So it is an interception. They did receive the ball. That penalty happened about on the 17-yard line. And so if they're going to count that back from there, it'd be about half to the goal line. And they're down to the 10, 7, about the 7-yard line of the Trojans. And a blindside block, personal foul.
And they're going to be helping the player up. Let's see who it is. That's Mason Herrera.
Oh. A little bit of stumble there. Had to catch his leg underneath of him.
Yeah. And Mason Herrera really limping. So.
All right. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Falcons. After that penalty, personal foul, they're down on their own 7-yard line.
So Mason Herrera out. That's a big hit in the secondary. We're already missing Wyatt Burdett, starting corner. So here it is.
A handoff.
Running.
Right up the center, just off the left guard. And all the way out for a first down to the 24, 25, somewhere in there. Or maybe 23.
That was number 19, Preston Moore, with the tackle, and you can see Preston Moore normally not in there in the secondary, but we are really short now in that secondary. So Nathan Sosi is up in that linebacker position, filling in for Gunnar Lee, and now Preston Moore in for Mason Herrera.
Oh, that time underneath the center. And fumble. And Payson
Recovered by the Longhorns. Dropped it off.
28-yard line.
And that was recovered by number 9, Landon Parton.
There we go.
So, wow, Payson really needed that, Mark, after that interception, that turnover. So we get the ball back on the 28-yard line of Valley Christian.
Your elementary students. It's the last race of the season against Principal Johnson. Also
And it looks like Herrera's up. They're working on, I believe it looks like they're going to be taping up his ankle. That's what it looks like, his right ankle. So they're going to be taping it up.
That's a handoff to McInerney. McInerney carrying a few tacklers.
It makes, what, 3 yards?
That looks like
3
yards on that
2nd and 7.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Tough run by McInerney there.
2nd down and 7.
So we got 3 minutes and 40 seconds, plenty of time for us to make a touchdown here right before half, and that'd be great to go in. Went on a high note to actually get a touchdown. We get the ball back second half.
Or, well, they get the ball.
Here.
Oh, here it is. Good run, and wow, looks like about another 3 yards, 3-4 yards on that carry.
That's it.
But no, Valley Christian will get the ball.
They kicked off. They kicked off.
Yeah, they kicked off to us. So,
That's right.
Yeah, so Valley Christian will get the ball to start the second
3rd
half.
down and 3.
So that's where a score right here is really important.
Yeah, we need it bad.
Yeah.
3rd down and 3.
Down, make some noise.
This is where, the team's going to have to pull together, with a couple of injuries here, and pull back together and begin to work as a team. And McInerney, man, he is plowing. He just lowered his head, and he went just going. It looks like
is short by, it looks like about a yard or so.
Short.
Let's see. Looks
got
like
the line judge coming in, and he's setting the ball.
so. It looks like timeout. Timeout, Valley Christian.
That's their second one. They got one left. Payson has not used any yet.
It is 4th and a yard.
4th and a yard.
So it'll be 4th down.
So I think you have to go for it here.
Oh, yeah.
They need to score, and really a field goal, wouldn't do much.
No.
So I would think, do the same play, McInerney, him barreling ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Is, has a high probability of gaining a yard.
Yeah, definitely. It is 4th and 1 for the Payson Longhorn. We got just a few minutes left to go. 2 minutes and 41 seconds to go before half, and we really need a score coming into this halftime. And there's McInerney just bowling in there. Boy, he's met by a line. I don't know. Was it a fumble? No. Oh, it looks like it's hard to tell.
And
nope, they're calling it.
Yeah,
they're calling it Trojans ball. Calling it the Trojans ball.
Wow.
Wow. And they are on the 20-yard line. Their own 20-yard line. 2:36 left to go in the first half. Trojans are coming out. Shotgun position. Quarterback
keeper.
Oh, he started to go to the outside, cut back to the center. Oh, he's going to make a few yards on this, though. Good 6, 7 yards.
And that was Preston Moore coming up to get you first. And Caden Sanchez in there.
2nd and 4th to go for the Trojans.
So that's something I noticed tonight, Mark, is that we haven't been able to, stop them for no gain or a loss on the play.
Yeah.
Everything they've been running has been positive yardage.
Even the broken plays, we haven't been able to capitalize on those this evening.
Just the fumble recovery,
But even when the high snaps in the backfield, pressure, that was good defense on that. It looks like it's going to be a first down, though. 1:46 seconds to go.
That is a first down. Great tackle. The defender was right there. Brought him down right away.
Yeah.
But still a first down. And it almost looks like, Mark, the Trojans are content just like kind of running this out.
Yeah,
they're going to run, see what they can, if they get something, if they break a big one, they break a big one, but they're not in a hurry.
A little pass again. He's looking to his left. Quarterback's tucking it, just going to run it. And he makes the first down again.
And that's Landon Parton coming up.
Limping there.
Limping a little bit. And another timeout called here. 1 minute left to go in the first half. And let me see, Valley Christian. Looks like the ball on the 42-yard line.
Yep.
And have a 14-point lead. They're coming into this game ranked 21.
Yep.
We're ranked 5. So to go into halftime with a 14-0 lead, they should be pretty happy if that's how it ends up.
Oh, yeah. Now, I will tell you, Payson all along has been a second half team. So I know Bert's going to have the opportunity to make some adjustments, talk to the boys at halftime, and pull it back together for the second half. Got a man in motion, number 18 for the Trojans. It's a pass again to the right. Quarterback steps up, takes it down the field, and
that pass
complete. All the way down to the 20-yard line of the Payson Longhorns. Still got 59 seconds left to go. The clock will start again here as soon as they get the chain set.
So
they're going right up, Trojans are wanting to score again before the half. They're wanting to make a statement to the Longhorns. And got 40 seconds. He's rolling to his left. Here goes the pass, taking it up there, but almost picked off.
Marco Gorecki back there.
Almost.
Along with Caden Sanchez on that coverage and Gorecki.
Yeah, he had one hand on it, just couldn't quite get the other hand on it and bring it in. Great defensive play from Marco Gorecki on that.
That one.
Stopping another touchdown.
Yeah. Clock stopped, so 43 seconds left to go in the first half. 2nd and 10 from the Longhorn 20-yard line.
And, they're going to probably continue to pass here, I'm thinking, because again, we've seen their field goal kicker, so even at this point, but it's a handoff off to the right-hand side.
Tackle. Oh, man.
Yep.
And
all the way down.
There have been opportunities, Mark, to have tackles
12.
for losses, but, man, they just cannot make those
Not
tackles.
capitalizing on it.
Yeah.
We're hitting them in the line of scrimmage, but just ain't getting them down at that point.
Yeah, clock's running, and we're at about 20 seconds right now. Here's the snap.
Pass. Quarterback just takes it right up the middle.
And he's in
for a touchdown.
And running right up the middle, Mark.
Yeah.
That is just crazy to see that.
Yeah. That hasn't been the norm for Payson defense to give that up just right up the middle like that. That hasn't been the norm for them. There's usually, we just stop them. And so here we go, the extra point. There's 11 seconds left. Payson will get one opportunity to get the ball, get it kicked off to them.
And
we'll see what happens there.
Good. So 11 seconds left to go here in this first half.
Left in the second quarter.
And, they'll be kicking off to us. The kickoffs, again, they've taken our return men out of the game. Keaton Potter, Mason Herrera, Marco Gorecki, they're not kicking to them. They're kicking short.
Yep.
And it's worked. It's worked because, they haven't been able to do anything. Touch it, nothing.
Correct. But haven't been able to, where those opportunities in the past have been there, and we've even talked about that. Are they going to really kick it to them again? Yeah. And they do it, and off they go again. So it's one of those things that they've definitely watched films and thought, okay, we're going to take their special teams out of the game. Yeah. And that's what they've done so far.
And so Mason Herrera is not out there. Braddock Flaherty is back with Keaton Potter and Marco Gorecki. So Mason Herrera, let's see.
Sitting on the sidelines. Yep, right on the bench.
So he is on the bench and still getting his ankle worked on.
Again, almost an onside kick.
So they might have got it, Mark. Let's see. And they did.
They did. You recover it.
So
8 seconds left to go.
Wow, they have that down, that little kick.
That little pooch kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's not quite an onside kick, but it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a little bit. The referees are out there discussing something. We had one referee. No. So they made the final. The referee out there made the final decision and actually gave it to the Trojans, first down. They'll get one play. I don't know if they're going to need it or if they're going to just try to open. We called a timeout.
Yeah, timeout Longhorns and Coach Burke talking to his players. Probably telling them, hey, let's finish this half out.
Yeah.
It's not over yet.
Yeah.
8 seconds. Don't want to get more points on the board.
So I don't know if they're just going to try to open it up and make one touchdown and use this last play, or if they're just going to take a knee and not take a chance of a run back, interception and a run back, or what? Payson does have one more timeout. There's only 8.3 seconds left to go on the clock in this first half. And Christian Valley Trojans are up 21, and Payson was 0 at this point. We've had a couple opportunities, but just haven't really capitalized on them. And they got trips to the left, and sometimes that is just a good ploy to run to the right, and just a good kind of a trick play. But I think they're going to take it down and just try to open this up, and that's what they're doing. Quarterback dropping back, he's stepping up, and there goes the ball, just kind of short, intercepted. Payson. And here we go. Looks like McInerney, Johnny McInerney, and he's off. There's one guy to beat. Whoa! Down to the 19, and that's where he's tackled. But hey, you know what? Great win, great to hit the second half by the interception. And I know it wasn't a touchdown, but close.
There we go. So the score here, Valley Christian 21, Payson 0. Let's hear from some of our Longhorn football sponsors.
CenterPoint Dental believes in providing top quality dentistry in one convenient location. They provide a full range of implant, cosmetic, general, and restorative procedures. They conveniently offer dentistry for the entire family. CenterPoint Dental is located at 906 South Beeline Highway next to Chili's. Call them today at 928-472-2500 to schedule an appointment. Choice Auto and Truck is dedicated to providing you with the ultimate vehicle buying experience. They're your #1 source for buying a quality pre-owned vehicle, recreational vehicle, and classic car or truck. In addition, Choice Auto and Truck offers a full array of financing options to meet your needs. They also accept trade-ins and offer consignment. Stop by their showroom at 601 North Beeline Highway, where every day is a car show, or check out their website, choiceautoandtruck.com. For over 20 years, Lowry's Window and Door has been satisfying residential and commercial customers in the Rim Country and throughout Arizona. They're an elite Pella Platinum certified contractor in the top 1% of all Pella contractors nationwide. They offer energy-efficient windows and doors for both new and existing structures. Visit the Lowry's Window and Door showroom at 107 West Wade Lane or give them a call at 928-468-0591. Family owned and operated for over 25 years, Mackey's Grill has consistently been voted one of Payson's best restaurants. Mackey's offers a wide variety of menu options, beer, wine, homemade pies, a dog-friendly patio, and space for large groups. They also cater events. Located at 201 West Main Street in the Sawmill Theater Shopping Center, Mackey's Grill is open Tuesday through Sunday. Unfailing service, a well-trained staff, and lots of smiles and laughter makes Mackey's Payson's never a bad day restaurant. Serving Rim Country painting contractors and homeowners since 1991, Payson Paint is truly your one-stop shop for all your paint and stain needs. They know the importance of picking just the right color and carry all the top brands: Dunn Edwards, Pittsburgh Paints, Cabot's, Sickens, and Storm. They offer the highest quality color matching services in Rim Country and a large assortment of professional grade brushes and roller covers. Payson Paint is located at 420 South Beeline Highway, and their number is 928-474-8443. A favorite among locals and visitors, Rim Country Barbecue and Wood-Fired Pizza is home to award-winning barbecue and delicious wood-fired pizza. They also have Taco Tuesday, Italian on Wednesday and Thursday, prime rib dinner on Saturday, and a Sunday brunch. Dine inside, outside on their large pet-friendly patio, or get it to go. They have plenty of room for your party and offer catering. Open Tuesday through Sunday and located at 202 West Main Street in the heart of Payson. Rim Country Barbecue and Wood-Fired Pizza. Small town, big flavor. Why should you choose Dan Cobb of Rim Country Insurance? First, knowing your insurance needs is Dan's top priority, so you get the coverage that's right for you. Next, as an insurance broker, Dan can shop multiple companies to get you the best rate available. Finally, you can enjoy the convenience of having all of your policies in one place. For over 20 years, Dan has provided insurance for homes, auto, businesses, and contractors. Call Rim Country Insurance today at 928-474-3200 or stop by his office at 410 West Main Street. Since 2013, Payson Tire Pros and Automotive has been working hard to earn their customers' loyalty and trust by only recommending the service your vehicle requires. They offer the top wheel and tire brands at the best prices for your car, truck, SUV, or specialty tires for your ATV, trailer, or RV. Their technicians can take care of all your engine diagnostic, suspension, brake repair, and front-end needs. People caring about cars, people caring about people. Payson Tire Pros and Automotive, 212 West Arrow Drive, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Pizza Factory has been serving the best pizza in Payson for over 30 years, crafted with 100% real mozzarella, the highest quality ingredients, and their signature sauce. Each hand-tossed pizza is a flavorful masterpiece. Open 7 days a week for dine-in, takeout, or delivery, Pizza Factory is located at 238 East Highway 260 in the Bashas Shopping Center, and their number is 928-474-1895.
We toss 'em, they're awesome, Pizza Factory.
When you've been planning your project for weeks or even months, you want to make sure everything goes according to plan. That's where Mid-State Asphalt comes in. They provide asphalt installation and repair, concrete, grading services, and waterline installation. Mid-State Asphalt handles commercial and residential projects in Payson and all of Arizona. You can trust them to work efficiently and overcome any obstacle to complete your project on schedule. Call Mid-State Asphalt today at 928-951-4606.
And I grew up here, had lots of activities when I was younger, so I haven't seen a whole bunch of them lately, so I wanted to throw one of my own and give back to the people. And I mean, I just like to see people smile, families getting together, and I want the community to grow a little bit more. So I'm gonna throw a couple of these every once in a while, and come on out and be a part of it, please.
Why is it free?
It's free because I couldn't afford anything as a kid, and so I don't want kids to feel that way when they come to my parties. So everything is free, and hopefully the community can come back to one big family and we grow tighter. Some people like to build cars. I like to build smiles, so we're out here building smiles. We got a pretty good thing going. We got dunk tank, we got water balloons, we got slip and slide kickball, we got cornhole, we got reptiles, we got a movie at the end. So if there's anything I missed, you know, let me know and we'll do it better next time. I guess you can get involved by reaching out to Mid-State Asphalt, and our team can help you get involved, or even just do something for the community yourself, and we'll get there together, I guess.
What does it mean to be a Longhorn? Nothing is given. We earn our horns.
When others want to quit, we push even harder.
You refuse to quit no matter how big the obstacle is. We're all in. We have grit. We leave it all in the field.
So when you line up in the trenches against us, you better know what you're getting into. We ride for the brand.
The image of one reflects the image of us all. We pound the rock. We've waited all year to show you how far we've come.
All right, Longhorn fans, welcome back here to Valley Christian. Chris Higgins with Mark Henning bringing you tonight's game. And Mark, Valley Christian 3-5 record. We were talking about it before the game. They made the announcements here in the stadium that they win this, they're probably in the playoffs. Yep. They need to win their last game, but beating a number 5 ranked Longhorn team would put them in the top 16, and they came out ready to play.
They did.
Longhorns, not so much. We just don't see the energy from them, the intensity, and that needs to change in the second half if they want to have a chance at all at coming back.
100%. I mean, that intensity is just not, compared to the Blue Ridge game just a week ago, the intensity that the Longhorns came out with, they were ready to play, they were focused. Tonight, it just, like you said already, it just doesn't seem to be there, that intensity. And again, I don't know if it was because they were coming out to a 3-5 team and they were thinking, oh, we got this, or I'm not exact, I can't answer that question. But that would appear what it seems to be. And if they don't gain that intensity this second half, they could definitely devastate us in our ranking. We definitely don't want to drop below 8 because then it's an away game.
But that would happen. If you lose to a number 21 ranked team, regardless of how good they are, we would be out of the top 8. We would probably be out of the top 10. You saw what happened to Blue Ridge. Blue Ridge, losing to us, they dropped down to 10. 5-10. So they played a number 8 ranked team, lost to an 8 ranked at the time, Payson. They dropped to 10. So Payson, number 5, if we lose tonight to number 21, we will be down maybe 10, 11, 12, maybe somewhere in there.
10, 11, 12.
And then we have a Sholo team who we just checked the scores. Mark was looking at the scores on Max Prince, and they're beating Blue Ridge at halftime, 14-7. So we've heard that Sholo kind of coming on strong here at the end of the season. They've been figuring things out. They had a rough first part of the season, but winning a few games now. So if they beat Blue Ridge, who's ranked number 10, Sholo is 19 right now. So they could be right behind Payson. And again, really, rankings don't matter. As we're seeing tonight, rankings do not matter. What matters is the performance out on the field.
Correct.
And tonight, it's just not happening for the Longhorns this first half, but that's why you have the second half. The game's not over. Hopefully, we get to see Mason Herrera back on the field. He got injured in that second quarter. A blindside block against Valley Christian on an interception. So hopefully his ankle is good to go. He can come back out here because he's a big part of, that Longhorn offense, the defense as well. He's a big piece of this team.
Oh, huge. Absolutely huge part of this team. From running punts and kickoffs back and different things like that. And then just on defense, interceptions that he's had this year. A tremendous part of the team. And then also on offense, his receiving ability and the yards that he's made this year. So definitely don't want to lose him. And hopefully he can come out. But at the same time, as a coach, you're thinking, okay, even if we lost this game and we saved him, we still have Sholo and playoffs to go.
And ultimately it's his health that, is his first concern and priority number 1. So, Mark, we see, what they're doing on special teams, their kickoff. They're kicking it short. They're kicking it to the second row. In front of the second row, they recovered the one kickoff. So what could we do? What could the Payson team do to combat that?
So you got, in my opinion, you got one or two things. Either you, instead of having some blockers there, you put some hands there. Maybe scoot them up and even scoot up your very last line if they're going to run those short and kind of squeeze everything a little bit together. But then you take the chance of them kicking it over your head.
And we know the kicker has the ability to kick it long. So that's the thing.
But I would say this, that if he does kick it over your head, it's easier to turn around and recover the ball behind you where their defense further away and couldn't recover it. So that would be an opportunity that where they could do something like that. But again, you're taking the chance of them kicking it over your head. But
and because of film and each team watches film on the other, it's not like you can sneak Keaton Potter up or sneak Marco Gorecki up. I mean, they know. And this kicker, he's shown, the Valley Christian kicker, he can put it pretty much wherever he wants.
Pretty close,
So you know he would keep it away from those hands players or the players that could be a threat.
Correct. But that's a chance you're going to have to do in case. But because just we saw right before the half, they kicked it short and they ended up recovering it back. It wasn't really an onside kick, but again the intensity wasn't there by Payson to go get the ball, and the intensity is there by Valley Christian, and they came through that line and they got it and they ended up recovering it with 8 seconds left to go in the first half. And so again, if we don't see that intensity come in by Payson and the urgency to make touchdowns, make the blocks, make the tackles, then it's not going to be a very good second half.
And looking at Mason Herrera coming out onto the field, his ankle is taped up pretty heavily, but he's also limping pretty good, or he could be testing it, not sure. But
this is where you just say, I mean, you hate to see him not be out in the game, but this is where you just need to sit him down. My opinion, you just need to sit him down and just have him sit there. And I guess if there was an emergency situation, put him out there. But at this point right now, number one, like you said, his health. You don't want him to mess up his ankle from this. For any other sports, he's going to be playing the rest of the year. Anything like that. And of course, to be injured have a bad injury for the rest of his life.
And the thing is, Mason Herrera is a tough kid. So he wants to play. You know he can fight through the pain. He can do all those things. But is it what's best for him? Correct. What's best for the team? Who knows? I would have to say probably not. But the coaches make those decisions. And we'll see. He's like, trying to shake it out. Again, has it taped up real heavy, but definitely it's noticeable.
And I think it really comes down to, you said it earlier, it's his health comes first. So what's going to be best for him? I mean, of course, you want the person out there to play, but at the same time, as a coach, if he's not playing to his full ability, then what? I don't want to say what good is he, but he's just not going to be to his full ability. So therefore, he's not going to be playing like he normally would be.
You become a liability.
Correct.
And the other thing I noticed was Nolan Keeney also limping as well. He had a noticeable limp. So, have to keep an eye on him, see how he's doing. The Longhorns not deep, that's for sure. They don't have, a real deep roster. So, these injuries are real key, real critical.
Playing effect on us this evening, and we got to rise above it, though. That's where the other people have got to step in, the second string, to step into that position and to rise to the challenge. And that's what we got to have.
And I didn't show this, but we have a couple of Longhorn starters in wheelchairs down here to watch the game. Gunnar Lee, who just had surgery on his knee, and then also Nathan English, who had surgery recently as well. So both of them down here in wheelchairs. That, you know, is how serious their surgery is.
Yeah. We definitely had some injuries this year that have definitely affected us, that if they wouldn't have happened and everybody would have stayed healthy across the board, we would be in a different position this evening.
And we are going to receive the ball, Mark. And you're right. I thought they kicked off to us, but they're kicking off to start the second half.
Every once in a while I'm right, Chris.
No, yeah, you were.
It doesn't happen very often. At least that's what my wife tells me. But
hey, all right.
You know, it is what it is.
So yeah, so we do receive the ball. There we go.
Yes.
That is good. So here you go. Just like you said, it seems like they are up a little further.
Yep. Cheating up.
And that middle line is still the same players.
Let's see what they do now. Oh, now they kick it deep. And that's exactly what we thought. But if it goes in the end zone, which definitely, it's a touchback.
So just like we were saying, he has the ability to keep it deep. Yeah. We moved up, and they just kick it over the return man's head.
Yep. So we've already said it, 10 times, but they have definitely taken our special teams out the game, which has definitely hurt us in that sense, because that's a huge part of our team. We are a rounded team, and we rely on our special teams.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Coconino did as well.
Yeah.
Coconino with their kicker did the same exact thing. And
so this is where the offense and defense have got to rise up. Defense have got to put a stop to the run. Offense have got to put some points. And it looks like we're having a little confusion out there, missing a lineman. And we got 10 seconds, and I hate to see a timeout burnt the very first play of the game.
We're down to 22.
It was down to 10. Now it's back to 22. That was different. Okay. And here we go. The first play of the first half. A little pitch to the outside. Oh, nice little juke there.
Wow, that was a nice juke. That was Shifty Shear right there.
Yeah, nice juke there. That was incredible. And made a few extra yards on that because of that. Otherwise, it might have been no gain.
I think, or even a loss, because it looks like you got 2 yards on that, so 2nd and 8. So, that probably would have been a loss without that nice shifty move there.
There we go. Second play for the Longhorns, 2nd and 8 to go on their own 22-yard line. Hand up right up the center to McInerney. Looks like he made it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be it. So it's going to be 3rd and 8 now.
And something, our line just really isn't getting any push, or seems to be opening up any holes.
Yeah. We've had a couple here and there, but overall it has not been the line that we've seen in the last few games, where they've really opened up the holes, and they were able to, our running backs actually make some good gains.
Well, even against Blue Ridge, there wasn't a lot of success with the run, but the passing game was on point. Marco Gorecki with that catch.
Across the field. And that's going to be a first down out to our 35, 36-yard line. There we go. And you had mentioned earlier that they thought that the center, the middle of the field was going to be open for passes. And that's exactly what it was. Brad passed over the middle there and ended up making a few yards. So we got 1st and 10 for the Longhorns on our own 35-yard line. Shear with the ball, and it looks like he made maybe a yard on that play.
Or it looks like back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, back to the line. They're just putting it right back to the line of scrimmage.
So, again, just nothing opening up.
Nothing. We got to get our passing game open to going so we can open up the run play. And a little misdirection.
And Keaton Potter not able to really get anywhere. He picked up, looks like a yard. On the play.
So it's going to be 3rd and 9.
And that's something that usually Potter, when he gets that ball, he's able to, you know, get some yardage, you know.
Yeah.
But this Valley Christian defense,
they're tough.
They're tough.
They are tough. They're a tough defense. Oh, that was a completed pass. And he's carrying him down the field. Wow. 2 men on the back, and he's like, yep.
Marco's a rookie again.
Yep, gonna make some more yards on that. And we are over the midfield, and we are on the chosen 44-yard line now. Great play, great pass, great catch all the way around. Man in motion.
Oh, face mask.
Face mask. Yep, they got it.
The call.
Good call.
And you saw his head twist.
Yes, head twist in the backfield.
I don't think that'll be a 15.
No.
I think maybe a 5-yard.
Yeah, but it
didn't hold on.
Yeah, correct. He let it go.
Yeah. So they said personal foul, face mask. So let's see if they march it off. It is personal. Wow.
Oh, personal foul. So it's going to be a 15-yard line.
Wow. Okay.
Probably because his head got turned.
His head turned. Okay.
His head turned. I would,
even though he didn't hold on.
Yeah, I would imagine that's the reason why they called it personal, just because his head got turned.
Gotcha.
Though that it was a split second.
Yeah.
Enough for the referee to call it a personal foul.
So here we go. Good job, Longhorns there.
2 in the backfield.
Shear with the handoff.
And he gets out to the 25-yard line, it looks like. 26. 20, second down and 6. This has got to be probably one of the better drives so far that Payson has had all evening.
Yeah.
And we're moving the ball through passing and through running and kind of changing it up.
Yeah, really mixing it up nicely.
Yeah.
There's flag on the play. Most likely will be a false start.
Usually a false start when you see it right there.
So it was 2nd and 6. So it looks like it'll be second and 11.
Yep. Yep. False start. Payson. Yep.
Illegal formation. So yeah. So like you said, Mark, this is the best looking drive, the most productive drive that the Longhorns have had tonight. The play calling is real good. They're mixing it up. Not able to get that much on the ground yet, but they're starting to do those short passes. I think you mentioned that in the first half. That's what they needed, those quick passes. And so Lucas Lee coming into the game, tight end, and 2 backs in the backfield. Keeney back to pass. Screen. Sets it up beautifully.
And there goes Shear. He's gone.
And they take it in. That was set up beautifully.
That was beautiful. Great play calling. Great play calling.
A great play call and great execution.
Yeah. You know, they've been rushing in all night. I mean, what a better thing to do than set that screen up just like that.
They just let those linemen in, sucked them right in, and then a little pass to Bert Shear, and he does the rest.
Oh, yeah.
Really good downfield blocking as well. The receivers did a good job with their blocks. Here we go. Grady Bix on for the extra point. Braddock Flaherty with the hold, and it is blocked. Wow.
That's good. That was a line drive. And Longhorns are on the board. We got 21-7. They haven't put the score up yet. There it goes. And we are on the board this evening. We're in the second half. 7 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in the third quarter. The first half has been pretty rough.
Wasn't that extra point blocked?
No, it was good.
Oh, it was good.
It was like a line drive.
How did it make it through those guys?
I think it was only like just right above their fingertips.
Oh my God!
It was right above the goalpost. I mean, it barely cleared it. Yeah, that was like a line drive kick.
I was seeing things. I was watching on the camera, and I could have sworn that it was blocked. I look up there. I'm like, wait, 7.
No, that was good. It was good.
Okay.
It was good.
Bix.
All right.
With the
So this is a good feeling where the Longhorns feel like they almost can take a breath now that they're on the board, and it proved to them or showed to them that they can score and they can move the ball and they can do this.
Yeah.
They just have to execute, stay focused.
Now here's what I would like to see Grady send it over these guys' heads. You know, I think he has the leg. He didn't kick it over their heads. But
here's the kickoff. Ready to go. Oh, nice. Very nice. Made it back up to the 10-yard line.
There you go. Great job by special teams there.
Yeah. Made it out to the 32-yard line. Now it's time for the defense to hold.
Now, hopefully the offense woke up. So now
time for the defense.
Defense wake up.
Yep. Yeah. It's time for the defense to pick it up, begin to step up.
And again, Mason Herrera on the sideline. He has his helmet on. He probably wants to come in there. Come on, get him. And they haven't had an answer all night for that run.
That run. Just really haven't been able to stop them. We've had moments where we've stopped them, but overall in the scheme of it, we just have not been able to stop their run. I mean, they run off tackle, they run up the middle. It's a mixture. They fake it to the running backs. The quarterback keeps it, runs right up the center. They've done some good play calling and mixing it up. Where the Longhorns having a little bit of trouble knowing where the ball's at when it's running.
High snap, but the quarterback able to handle it. He slings it out over
the head.
His receiver's head.
So now we're going to have second and 10, and they're on their own 49-yard line, just right at midfield. That's our defense right there.
Yeah.
There's our defense. That's what we've been looking for all night, right there. And we said it earlier that Payson Longhorns always a second half team. So I believe we're going to come alive in the second half. It's exactly what we needed. We needed to score. We needed to stop. Good third down and good 12, 13 yards to go. Shotgun position. Fake the handoff. Oh, and here we go, guys. Oh! Great job. Woo! All right. Great job. Fourth down. I'll tell you what. We're all the way, took them back down to their own 46-yard line. They got the punt team out. Got to say, we've been watching the punter. He was even practicing during halftime while they were doing their festivities. And, man, this guy could boot it at least 45 yards every single time. And, again, a good one. Good boot. Oh, picked it up on the bounce.
Nice job.
Oh, but it was dropped. Trojans get it back, fumble.
Who was?
Oh, wow.
Man.
What a blow for Payson on Payson's 31-yard line. It was a couple bouncer, picked it up and ran the ball, and getting tackled, they fumbled the ball, and they Christian recovered the fumble, and now it is 1st and 10 for the Trojans again. Way down in Payson's territory, down to the 31-yard line. So here we go. We're going to call upon the defense again to do what they just did just a few minutes ago and put a stop to this.
There you go.
Man in motion, stops, sets back up again. High snap
again.
Got a handoff, and there we go.
Bryson Waterman-Eccles with the tackle.
You know what? It seems like it's like they're getting in the backfield, but they're just either running right by him.
Yeah.
They're not paying attention to where, I don't know what it is. If they're not paying attention where the ball's at, but they're just seeming to be running right by the guy that's carrying the ball.
They're getting the penetration.
Yeah, two of them were in there in the backfield.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure. Like they're not seeing where the ball is at or what the quarterback's doing, or they're so focused on the quarterback because he has the ball for that split second when they look, but he hands it off, and that running back. I'm not exactly sure.
That's a 9-yard run, so it's second down and a yard.
And that fumble was a big blow to Payson pass. Trying to lob it up into the corner of the end zone and incomplete.
Oh, broken up by Bert Shear.
Great job.
Mason Herrera over there.
I just want to point out, don't mean to call Shear short, but the receiver is probably a good head taller than he is. And he broke that play up, so that was awesome.
Well, just he's always in, it seems like, the right position.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is. That was perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect position.
Quarterback keeper.
Right up the middle.
I don't understand how that quarterback is getting that many yards. I don't get it.
I don't understand either. I mean,
that line is opening up some holes because the quarterback doesn't seem like
he's even being touched until he gets into almost the secondary type of idea. You know, where the linebackers are at. And again, the quarterback he's just following his line. This time we stop him though.
That was good. There we go. But yeah, I don't see how that isn't happening every time.
Yes.
Because that quarterback, there's no moves really. He's just running, following his blockers, like you said. But it's not like he's the Blue Ridge quarterback that or the Round Valley quarterback, you know, that has the moves.
Yeah. He's just running straight ahead, and that's it.
Yeah.
So we got second, and it looks like they can make a first down about on the 1 foot, 1 yard line. It's hard to see from here, but the markers are up, so that means they can. And wide open, but the quarterback totally overthrows them and way out in front of them. And so now we're going to come up with third down. Should be 3rd and 10. Yep, there goes the marker, 3rd and 10. And again, I don't know if you can hear me with the bands right next to us, but they can make it. Looks like they can make a first down about the 1 yard line, 1 foot line, because the markers are up. So it's not goal to go, but they are down probably on the 11-yard line of Payson. Oh, way high snap.
Get
now,
him.
Here we go. We capitalize on this one. Very nice.
And that with that high snap, when he has to jump for it, that gives an extra second.
Oh, yeah.
So.
That's huge.
For us not to be getting in there, I just didn't understand that. Now, you know, it looks like they're going for a field goal attempt.
And we've watched their kicker, you know, in the warm-ups, and he's done a pretty good job. And kicking the field goals. So they're going to try to put 3 more points up on the board. And it looks like it's going to be 20.
Great job. Coming off the corner. Wow, that was Bert Shear.
There we go.
Bert Shear with the block.
And we know that Bert's got that speed coming off the corner like that, and was able just to get his hands up there and get that blocked. Again, Payson needs these opportunities. We are a little bit down in our own territory, but this is our opportunity. We got 2 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter, so we got the whole 4th quarter, of course, to go, and we need to utilize these 2 minutes in the 3rd and put the score, get the ball back, score again, and get this game tied up here in the very end, and put a W up on the board for us. Long pass, just overthrown.
Had the receiver there, and
Marco Gurecki just overthrew him, just a hair over him, and not able to get to the ball. if he would have caught that on stride, that would have been a touchdown. He would have just taken that on in.
Oh, yeah.
So
2nd and 10 for the Longhorns here. Just getting that scoreboard camera readjusted because these stands are quite shaky.
Yeah. Yep. Just run it. Just run it. Tuck it and run it. There you go.
And he does, and that is close to a first down. I think he picked up 9 yards on that play. But you can see, look at him limping. You can see him limping?
Yeah.
So Keeney, his ankle looks like it's hurting.
So we got 3rd and 1. And Johnny McInerney comes in on this play.
Bert Shear coming out.
See if they're going to give it to McInerney or what they're going to do here and see if he can just pound for 1 yard. Yep, that's what they're doing. He cuts to the outside, though. Definitely a first down. He's holding on to it out to about the 31-yard line.
Look at that. That's
way more than just a first down.
About a 10-yard run.
Yeah. So way more than just a first down on that play. A minute 49 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter, 45. And clock is moving, but so is Payson Longhorn.
Yeah.
Fake the handoff. Long pass downfield, lobbing it up there. Oh, looks like it was intercepted, though. And that's exactly what happened. Interception. And caught it on their own.
And a flag on the play. I wonder if they're going to call...
I don't know what that was.
I don't know. A player was running by the
That was
ref.
37-yard line. They
Potter stepped over the player.
I have a feeling that might be it. That'd be personal foul, possibly taunting.
Taunting, maybe, because he stepped over?
That's the only thing I can think of. The receiver cramped up after that, and his own player grabbed his leg and stretched it out.
It is, yeah.
Yep.
Against them.
Oh, against them.
They must have said something. So a 15-yard penalty for taunting or unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah.
So unsportsmanlike against Valley Christian, and the coach over there having to talking to the players. I think because they got the interception, but wow, Payson was driving and is starting to move the ball. They're up by Valley Christian's up by 14, but that can change quickly.
Sure.
So they don't want to, give anything to the Longhorns, and they just gave them 15 yards right there. Put themselves back 15 yards. So here we go, 1st and 10 for Valley Christian. Longhorn defense able to stop that run.
Stop it, there we go.
Second half, doing a good job, and a great job there. Johnny McInerney, Marco Gorecki, also number 62 for the Horns coming in. I think that's 62, Milo Spray.
Yep. Another run off to the left-hand side. Oh, he breaks this one, though. Catch him in the open field.
Wow, and that's Mason Herrera saving a touchdown.
Catches him in the open
Running
field.
back, coming up limping a little bit. No, he is okay now, but... Wow, that was a touchdown-saving tackle.
Yeah, again, it goes back to the runs again. Man, we seem like we have them at the line of scrimmage or even in the backfield, and the tackling just hasn't seemed to be there tonight. They're just not wrapping up, or they're getting too high or something. Again,
another run
to the same play off to the left-hand side, and again.
And it looks like they could have had them like
4 yards back from where they were at.
To where it should have been like a 1 or 2 yard gain. Instead, it's a 6 yard gain.
And again, not sure. We're looking at it from the stands. It's a completely different perspective up here compared to down there. And so it's really hard to tell exactly, but it just really appears they could have them on the line of scrimmage, sometimes lost, and we're in the fourth quarter. So, Coach Berg down there rallying the troops. He's saying, guys, look at, we got 12 minutes. We got 12 minutes to make more than 14 points and to stop them and to win this game. We got 12 minutes to do what we need to do.
Just noticed number 12, Ethan Gertner.
That's what. He's been sitting on the sideline. I noticed that the first half. He's had a towel on his head. I don't know what's happened or anything like that, but it looks like he's been out too for quite a while.
Wow.
So a couple injuries on our team this evening that has definitely set us back a little bit. Some key players that we really need out on the field, but again, their safety and health is way more important than really any football game. Though that we want to see us win, but again, their safety and health is way more important.
Oh yeah, that definitely comes first, and the coaches know that. And
but we do have Herrera out there.
Oh yeah, Herrera's been out there. Yep. He's been playing, and here we go. Second down for
pass. Long ball goes down the field, out of bounds.
And out of bounds.
That would be out of bounds. The ball was caught clearly out of bounds.
Yep. Mason Herrera back there along with Caden Sanchez. So 3rd and 3. Mark.
And they're on their own 46-yard line.
46-yard line here.
I'll tell you, I mean, I hate to say it, but their runs have been so good. Quarterback keeps have been just right up the center, right up the gut. And
it's crazy.
We haven't really been able to stop them overall. A couple plays
and
this
is they're in the same formation that went for that long run, Mark.
Yep.
So timeout.
Timeout Payson.
Yeah, Coach Berg wanted to talk that over with his defense because that formation last time they ran that play, I think they gained 40 yards on it. So when it's supposed to be just a short yardage play.
Yeah, just a 3-4 yard play gain, and that's about it. But last time, like you said, they made 30-40 yards on it, and that quarterback just went forever. And it looks like what they do is they take those 2 running backs over there, and they got 2 extra blockers. So not only do you have the line, but you got the running backs going through there, taking out any linebackers that might be coming through that hole and moving them out of the way so that quarterback has a clear path. And that's exactly what's happened. And our secondaries had to come up and actually tackle him and stop him from really almost running for a touchdown.
Yep. So here we go, big third down play.
And 3, long 3. Got 2 receivers, two running backs. See if they just do a run play here.
So they changed up that formation.
Yep. Whoa, that was close. He held on though, didn't pass. Oh, wait a minute.
False start. We got a false start.
False start. Wow.
So trying to draw the Longhorns off sides. They
backfired.
Yeah, it did. So now it'll be 3rd and 8.
Yeah. 3rd and 8. That changes everybody. That changes our formation. That changes their formation.
Yeah.
That changes everybody at this point now.
So here we go. We're in the 4th quarter. 11:53.
Instead of 2 running backs, we got 1 running back. Shotgun, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. And here we go, dropping back, quarterback, and he's throwing it over the center. It's tipped and incomplete. I'm not sure what that flag was.
I think they're going to say, they hit on the receiver, but
the ball was tipped, and then he fell to the ground, and he...
Yeah, Marco Gurecki.
Personal foul. Well, I don't totally agree with that call. The ball was was tipped. The guy fell on the ground, and he jumped over him. I think his foot dragged across him and hit him, but I'm not exactly sure what that call was. But that gave them a first down, and they're right on our own 44-yard line.
Wow.
That was a big penalty against us that I don't feel was quite correct, but it is what it is, and here we go. Oh, quarterback keep it. We got him. Once again, we got them all the way back to their own 45. Right there.
Yeah, great job. Great job by that Longhorn defense.
Great.
And that's what I was expecting more of, Mark, was when the quarterback's back there, he's been able to get out, he's been able to pick up big yardage, and our defense just hasn't been able to contain him and tackle him. I've been waiting for that really all night, and it's good to see it now. Hopefully it's not too late.
Yeah.
Because we do have a 2nd down and 21 here for Valley Christian.
Well, though that we had that penalty called back on us, I will say that we got our yards back. Yeah. And now it's 2nd and 21. And a little pitch. Out to the left-hand side. Tried to come back right away. Nothing this time. Yeah. Marco Gorecki came in, tripped him up. And then someone,
Nathan Sosi,
finished him off.
Yeah.
Finished him off.
So here, 3rd down.
Great game tackling.
Yep. So here we go. Defense really stepping up here.
This is the Payson Longhorn team that we know here. This is our team right here. I don't want to be gloom doom, but I hope it's not too late. I mean, we got 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go, but I don't want it to be too late for us to come back and do what we need to do. But finally, our defense is coming alive. We're doing what we need to do now, finally.
Here we go.
Shotgun. They're going for a pass. He just kind of lobs it up there. Oh, completely broken up. Incomplete.
And that's Marco Gorecki back there.
It's going to be 4th down.
So 4th down, so you know their punter is coming on.
Yep.
And Mark, I just have to look back to that Blue Ridge game, or even Round Valley game. We can score just like that. I mean, a long pass to Keaton Potter, Marco Gorecki,
any of them,
Mason Herrera. So
even Shifty Shear getting around the corner. If he can break that corner, he's going.
Yeah, or even Johnny McInerney up the middle. Look what that run he had. So it definitely can happen.
We can do it at any moment.
But the defense needs to keep playing like this, stopping. And there we go. Mark down at about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
So
here we go. Now the offense.
Coming back on. And they've been doing good. They scored a touchdown here in the 2nd half. They were driving good. They had the interception. So here we go. We need to move the ball, get down here. They don't have to rush it, but they do need to get a score,
Yes, we do.
Leave some time on the clock there.
We've definitely got to get a score, and even if we, I think we got 2 timeouts left, if I'm reading the scoreboard right.
Here it is, pass out.
Well, trying to cut across the field.
Should be a face mask. His head turned, but nothing. So that was Keaton Potter losing a yard on the play, trying to find a seam, working his way across the field, back across the field, but just couldn't find anything. Actually losing 2 yards.
2 yards on the play. So 2nd and 12 for the Payson Longhorn. We're back down on our own 28-yard line now.
And that's something, just haven't been able to get the ball to Potter or get him, in space. Let's see, here we go.
Again, a screen to, I believe, to McInerney, but back to the original line of scrimmage. And just made 2 yards on it, but...
and no blocking, though, on the play. No blocking. Got McInerney cramping up. But just not seeing really any blocking there, Mark. He catches the ball and the defenders are right on him.
Right there.
Lineman that's there, just not able to make the blocks.
So again, McInerney's on the ground. He's just cramping up. The coach is out there stretching him out. You know, it's got to be a little bit of the heat down here. You know, we're used to a little bit colder weather.
Yeah,
so
yeah, I'm sure.
Maybe not a little bit, quite as much water in the system that needs to be there.
And that's what he's doing right here, getting some liquids.
Yep.
You know, I'm sure up there in Payson, probably still in the 60s, maybe even down in the 50s. But here, no. And it's not hot, so it's not bad, but it's definitely warmer.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So here we go, 3rd and 10, Mark.
This is going to be a big, huge play here. I mean, more than any 3rd down that we've done all night is doing this play. We've got to get this 3rd down right here. And there we go, lobbing it up, passing it out, and they're going to call that incomplete.
Yep, that was pass intended for Mason Herrera.
Yeah.
And that was a little short, so it'll bring up 4th down here.
Brings up 4th down and 10.
And they're going to be punting it. Preston Moore coming out to punt.
That was close, getting in there and out of bounds about the 46, 7?
Yeah, 46-yard line.
So
45.
We're marking on the 45.
And so with 8:42 left to go, Payson comes out on defense, or defense coming out, down 2 scores. And that possession was big, Mark. They really needed to get a score there. Obviously, there's still time. Their defense has stepped it up.
Yes.
So
I'm feeling an interception here. My gut's telling me an interception's about ready to come up here. Looks like they're going to be running it here, though. Quarterback's actually underneath the center. Haven't seen that very much this evening.
And it is a handoff.
And handoff going off to the right-hand side. And about 3, 4, 2, 3. About 3 yards.
Yeah.
About 3 yards on that.
2nd down.
And again, you know, they're at a point now where the Trojans are probably going to run it a little bit more just because they got to burn the time. They've got to burn time off the clock so Payson doesn't have the opportunity to get back. So again, quarterback,
And let me see.
What do we got going on? Oh, they're changing out the balls. Well, that was interesting. Okay. Haven't seen that before, but there we go. 2nd and a good long 7, short 8. Rolling out. Here comes the pass.
Almost picked off.
There we go. I'm telling you. So the clock gets stopped on that, so now it's 3rd and long 8, short 7, and that's exactly what we need to do is get the clock stopped. They're going to have to go for another pass here, get a little bit of pressure on that quarterback, get an interception, run it back in the game.
There you go.
Just going to think positive, man. Back into the game. Need a good interception here. Here's the pass. Oh, catches it. Doesn't make a 1st down, though. But it's going to be 4th and a good long 2.
Yeah,
a good long 2. Well, they moved it up. Now they're moving it back.
There it is, 4th down.
Yeah, good long 2. 4th down.
And it looks like they're going for it here.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, if we can stop them right here.
All right, here's that formation. Timeout, Burke.
Oh, man.
Where players just didn't know where to go.
That was a rough one.
Yeah, and
that was a rough one. We needed that timeout. Now we have 1 timeout left.
Yeah.
We we needed that, but I understand because if we got a first down here, that would have. So, yep.
I almost wonder if they're going to come out, bring the punter out now, or if they'll change some. They'll probably change it up. That's what they did last time. So they had that formation. Bert called the timeout. He talked to his defense. He probably told them, okay, this is what you need to do.
Yeah.
They come out with that formation again, and the defense was like, what do we do?
Yeah.
And the last time Valley Christian came out of the timeout, they didn't go back in that same formation.
No, they came.
It was a different one. And let's see what they do this time. It's a different formation again.
Different formation.
So it's almost like
I would watch.
They make you burn a timeout. They make you burn a timeout.
I'd watch this left side.
Oh, we got somebody running on the field. So
wait a minute, we got two things going on here because our guy jumped across.
Yeah,
if someone's running on the field, that should be a legal formation.
Yeah.
And if we have that, could be offsetting penalties. I don't know what was called or done first.
I think that's going to be against, going against them.
Against them. There we go.
5 yards. So now 4th and 7.
Oh, wow. So now there's no doing a hard count and trying to get them to jump off sides.
Yeah.
That's done away with now. So now, I don't see a number 34 is our punter.
Don't see him coming out. No, they're running back 3, quarterback 2. So no, they're still going for it.
They're still going for it. Number 8, yeah, there we go.
But a timeout, Valley Christian. So their coach
a little
wants to
confusion
talk
on their side now.
Yeah, so both teams burning timeouts here.
Yeah.
Valley Christian, it's not as necessary for them to keep their timeouts as it is for Payson right here.
We got one left. Valley Christian's got 2 left. And again, like you said, not necessarily for them for their timeouts, but we got a good 4th and 8 here, 4th and 7. And defense have come alive. They've really picked up here in the second half. Really put a stop to the run. They've had a couple of okay runs, but overall, the whole game has changed.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's the scoreboard. Look at Valley Christian scored 21 in the first half. The second half, no points.
Nothing.
No points.
Yeah. Defense is doing an incredible job. So let's see what they're going to do. I don't see 34, so definitely does not look like a punt. They got their tight formation. Except they got 2 to the right. And it's a drop back pass by number 2. Not the quarterback. Wide open. Oh, and it's broke up and incomplete. So it's Payson ball.
Talk about the refuge.
Payson ball on the Trojans, 47-yard line.
Stops.
Yeah.
Payson gets the ball. That's like the best scenario right there you could ask for.
Perfect. Yeah, because the clock won't start again until the ball is snapped because it was an incomplete pass.
Yeah.
So it's not going to start again until Payson snaps the ball. I'll tell you, this is going to be the key. We have to score on this drive in order to be able to score one more time. We've got to score on this. Little screen to the outside. Shear is running the ball, and he makes
it's about 5 yards.
5 yards.
There's that little hesitation when he caught the ball, and he actually stepped backwards and then went forward, and I think that kept him from picking up more yards than he did. He picked up 6, so 2nd down and 4. Still a good positive gain, but they need to get in that end zone.
Yeah, Payson is still in this game. I mean, I hope the boys realize this. We are in this game, guys. You know, we have everything to win here.
And here it is. Overthrows intended receiver Lucas Lee. That ball just over his head, and that would have been a first down right there.
So now we got 3rd down and a good 4.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Now this this is one of those times, I mean, you can't burn a timeout, but if you wanted to do a hard count to see what happens here, but again, sometimes that backfires and your own guy jumps off sides. So 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go, 37 seconds left to go, and huge third down for Payson right here. It's a pass, dumped it out. Oh, and we got the first down.
And that move, that zippiness.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll tell you what.
He put a move on that linebacker, froze him.
Yeah, he did. Totally froze him. Got right around him. Yeah, great play call. It's exactly what we needed. First down. We're on about our own 33-yard line, or I should say the Trojans 33 up. And we got a flag, which is, we got time. Oh, he's counting the guys on the field.
12 men.
12 men.
So it's against Valley Christian there, 12 men. Yep, 12 men on the field. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The penalty right there. Oh no, he waved it off. So he's like, no, maybe there isn't 12. Maybe there's 11.
Now there, I got 11. I'm counting real quick too.
So no, waving it off.
So they start the clock again at 25 seconds.
4 wideouts, empty backfield. Yeah. Marco Gorecki in motion.
Oh, the ball was
tipped. Yeah, the
Keeney is definitely hurting.
Yeah, defenders were got in there.
Right in on him. Yeah. Keeney's definitely limping tonight. He's hurting a little bit.
Well, look how stiff that left leg is.
Yeah.
The left leg is taped so much, and
I don't know if that was that first sack at the very beginning of the game that kind of did something to him.
Yeah.
He got sacked a couple times at the beginning of the game, so definitely that could have been something that affected him.
There you go, Bert Shear in motion. Wow, good pass right in the middle there. And close to the first down marker. Looks like he's about 2 yards short of the first down. So right at about 6 minutes to go here. Let's see, it's third and
about 3.
3rd and 3, yeah.
About 3, long 3, short 4, somewhere right in there. Again, a pass, quick pass.
Oh man.
Keeney's pass incomplete over the middle.
Just looked like he threw it just a hair late on that. He was open and just threw it a hair late.
And it looks like he was looking for Mason Herrera.
Yep.
Yeah, he was motioning to him that, hey, you're supposed to, run this route.
Yeah.
He didn't have Herrera, so he was trying to hit Gorecki.
There we go.
So here it is, 4th down.
5:56 left to go in the game, folks. Little dump out pass. Shear, he can take off. He can score. He can score. They end up catching him, but that's well in the first down. Oh, wait a minute.
They took the ball from him?
Wow.
No flag.
No flag, no nothing.
Touchdown. So before the whistle was blown, the ball was taken away from him and ran back for a touchdown.
That's it. I'll be honest, I was looking down to see where the guy was marking the ball, and I didn't even see that part, but he just took it out of his hands, it appeared, and ran it back. There was no whistle, no nothing, and definitely you could see the air kind of go out on the sidelines here in Payson, and that was a pretty rough. But here we go. Burke is getting the troops rallied again. Like, let's get ready to go. And we had an extra guy on the field. Looks like we had 12 men on the field.
Wow. So yeah, looking at the shear, he was stopped. They were moving him backwards. The ball gets stripped from him and run back for a touchdown.
I would think that
forward progress.
Forward progress, and they should have blown it dead as soon as he started being pushing back. Because there was 3 or 4 guys pushing it back, so it should have been whistle should have been blown. Should have been forward progress, and that should have been the end of the play. But they didn't.
They didn't blow the whistle, and the result is a touchdown. Berkshire tries to get in there.
Gomez's kick is good.
So we got 5:35 left to go in the game.
Wow, so Berkshire, it goes from a first down run to a touchdown for Valley Christian.
Yeah, to a strip ball to a touchdown. And again, that should have been, in my opinion, 3 guys were pushing them back. The whistle should have been blown.
Yeah.
Forward progress and the play's over.
You know what? Here's the reality, though. 21 points, 3 scores, 5 minutes. You can still do it.
Sure.
You can still do it?
Sure.
So, hopefully they realize that. It's tough, though, with the special teams play of Valley Christian really taking Payson out of the game, the return game.
And now you can see Payson is scooted back again, and I would imagine they're going to do a pooch again.
Yeah.
And do it short. We are in the 4th quarter, 5:35 left to go. Valley Christian's got 28, Payson's got 7, and it's been a hard game. It's been a battle out there for the Longhorns today. I think they've had coming out mentally. They weren't, I can't say not prepared, but I think that they saw the record and thought this might be a little bit easy, and it didn't turn out that way. But hey. You can hear the fans getting a little intense.
Yeah.
Especially with that last play.
Yeah, and that
Berkshire and not blowing the whistle.
Yeah.
Right away when he forward progress stopped and he started getting pushed back, they didn't blow the whistle, and again ended up in a strip ball and then a touchdown. Ran all the way back. So,
So here we go. 1st and 10. It looks like the ball on the 30-yard line. And Nolan Keeney back in the shotgun. Berkshire in the backfield with him.
Motion. Oh, almost. Marco Gorecki almost brought that down one-handed, just a hair behind him. He tried to pull it in and just couldn't quite get it.
And I tell you, the Valley Christian defense, the secondary really has taken Keaton Potter out of this game.
Yeah.
We're used to seeing some throws go to him, deep balls. We haven't seen any of that. Tried to run him a couple times, but nothing there. Here we go. So here's the throw to Potter.
Oh, almost picked off. Almost picked off.
And that one just needed to go a little further, be thrown a little further, or a little sooner.
Yeah. We just got 5 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in the ball game.
Yeah.
And we got 3rd and 10 for Payson on their own 30-yard line, and they've got to score here. We've got to get some points on the board. Yep.
That one broken up.
And that was broken up. Kenny had to end up rolling out to the right to try to get away from some defenders. Throw it. The ball was there, was catchable, but 2 defenders were there to break it up.
Yeah.
Definitely catchable in the right spot, but 2 defenders came in and broke everything up. So we got 4th and 10. So, of course, we've got to go for this. And, I mean, if they get the ball back here on the 30-yard line, I mean, they got incredible field position. But we have 5 minutes exactly left to go in this football game, and we've got to get a first down right here.
And you even heard their coach yell, hook and ladder, hook and ladder.
Yeah.
So
now the thing is that if he caught that and he pitched it to him and he fumbled it where it went out of bounds, should be our ball, which should have went out. It went out on the 40, which should be a first down because it was a catch.
Yeah, and they mark it down at the 39.
39.
So it's just a yard shy.
Yard shy.
Yep. But you're right. If that ball would have went out at the 40 or at the 41,
been a first down.
First down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's exactly.
So it'll be Valley Christian football here. Turnover on downs. 4:54 on the clock.
Referee's got a little convo going out there about something.
Wow.
Yeah, about something. There they are, break. Coming over and telling the.
Wow, and what are they doing here? See the Payson players clapping. They're saying
it was a first down.
So they're saying, so the ball, they must have marked it where he caught it, and where it went out of bounds, like you said, was the 40.
There we go.
That's where it should have been.
That's what it looked like to me. Hey, man, I've been twice this evening. Can you believe that,
you
Chris?
need to put on the stripes, Mark.
Man,
put on the stripes.
I used to be. I did that.
So
I don't know everything, but I know a little bit. Sometimes enough just to get me in trouble.
There we go. So first and 10.
That should have been first. That's what I was thinking, where the ball went out of bounds because it was a caught. He pitched it but fumbled it, so therefore where it goes out of bounds is Payson ball. Oh, that's broken up.
That one intended for Mason Herrera. Goodness, there were 3 defenders, but then another 2 right in the area. So, I mean, they're really in a prevent defense right now.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what they're doing.
So here you go, 2nd down and 10. His intended receiver, I think,
Potter. 23.
Yeah, Keaton Potter. Wow, so.
In and out of his hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little high, but definitely from up here it looked catchable.
Yeah.
That he could have got it. So now we got a good 3rd and 10. Kind of in the same predicament that we were a little bit ago. I feel like Keeney needs to let go of the ball just a little bit quicker. He's got to throw it just and release it quicker, get it out of there.
Marco Gorecki trying to get upfield. Gets tackled, gets pulled down.
Oh, we got 2 injured players. One's a cramp from the Trojan. They're stretching him out.
Gorecki looks like he's holding his shoulder
or hand or elbow, something to that effect.
Yeah, he's holding his arm or shoulder, elbow, The trainer for Valley Christian coming out.
Yeah, we got 4th and 6. Oh, he's sitting up, holding his shoulder.
Shoulder.
Yeah, shoulder. I bet you got playing
stinger.
A stinger.
Yeah. Helmet right in the arm.
Right in the arm and that tricep area, and man, that hurts.
Yeah.
That hurts.
So he is coming out of the game here.
Yeah, he's shaking it off. He got a stinger. Yep, that's exactly what he got. Yeah. He's shaking it out. You can feel that all the way in your fingernails when that happens. I've had that happen a few times. Man, your whole arm goes numb and your fingers are tingling. It does not feel good. Yeah, so they're stretching him out. Yeah, they're stretching him out.
Yeah, right there, yeah.
Yeah, they're getting his arm stretched out, rubbing it out. He'll be back. He's good.
Keaton Potter in motion.
Come on, just make the first. There we go.
Good job. By no
4:06 left to go.
Lucas Lee out there with the block.
Payson's got a brand new set of downs, and we got 4:06 left to go in the game. Definitely got to play with a little bit more urgency because we got to score a few more times before this game ends. And so, yeah.
So even on one wheel,
yeah.
I mean, Nolan.
Let's see. Do we got a flag or?
No.
What do we got? Oh, timeout.
Valley Christian. So Nolan Keeney picking up 7 yards on that play.
Yep.
2nd and 3. 4 minutes to go in the game.
I think if Keeney would have done that, I mean, I know he's hurt. I'm not going to take anything away from the guy, man. He's limping out there. Every time he goes and out of bound, he limps, tries to just hop on his right leg and keep his left leg up. So,
but if he wasn't hurt, if he was able to do that.
Yeah. If we would have been able to do that all game like that and run those plays, it would have made a huge difference. And again, man, we got guys out there playing hurt, taped up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a banged up team. Yeah, we're a banged up team right now. Yeah.
So yeah, our guys giving it their all. Keeney back to throw.
Dropping it out deep and broken up.
That's intended for Mason Herrera.
So looking real quick here, Chris, went on to max prep. Fourth quarter, I don't have time, but Sholo 21, Blue Ridge 18. We got Fountain Hill 7, Round Valley 35. And then, of course, here Payson and Christian Valley 7-28. Christian Valley is ahead.
Valley Christian, yeah, there we go. And that one intended for Lucas Lee.
4th down.
If he could have hit Lucas Lee, he had some room.
Yeah, he
would
did.
have had a first down.
Yeah, he didn't have 5 to 7 yards. No one was even around him, so he would have had definitely well beyond a first down and plus more.
And a tough throw there.
Yeah. He was stepping up through the line and trying to throw it. Yep.
So it's not like it was just an easy little pass for him to try and make there.
So definitely interesting if Payson does lose this evening in Blue Ridge, the 2 higher seed teams. Oh, there we go, McInerney.
McInerney with a first down run
to the 30-yard line. But I was going to say, if Blue Ridge and Payson lose this evening, the 2 higher seed teams beat by the 2 lower, 21 and 19. Definitely going to stir some things up in the rankings.
Yeah. There you go. Keeney back to pass. Flag on the play. And Keeney is taken down.
We'll see what the flag is on the other side.
Wow, and that's going against Valley Christian. So, wow, that's fortunate for Payson because, man, that was like a 15-yard sack.
Yeah.
So, don't know what the call is there, but 5-yard penalty, so it's...
it was a 5 yards, so I don't know if it was encroachment.
So it should be 1st and 5.
First
they
and
changed
5.
the marker to second, but
it should be 1st and 5.
Yeah.
The referee's telling them, flipping it it back to first. Yeah, we're good. 1st and 5. Again, quick throw. Got me a quick pass. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Defense came up right away. Wow.
Yeah,
good defensive play on
8.
McInerney there. Yeah.
And made that tackle instantaneously. It looks like no gain on that play. Second and 5.
Just a little bit less than 3 minutes left to go in the game. We're at 2:40.
Handoff to Shear.
Trying to catch the outside, and he does. And he gets out of bounds. It's hard to tell. The marker moves, so I'm not sure if that was first down or not.
It looks like he's very close.
It looks like it's a first down to me, but
it looks like he's
third and
third and a short yard.
Yeah. I'll tell you, these guys have played tough tonight.
Yeah, they're not giving up. There's no give up in this team at all. And that's
McInerney just plowing that line and got hit. But he turned around and found the outside and got out of bounds and stopped the clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a great job by McInerney.
Oh, wow. Incredible. He hit that line. There seemed to be a wall there. He bounced, did a quick spin, and out to the outside, ran over a couple of people and got a first down and got out of bounds.
Yeah.
Exactly what we needed.
Fakes the handoff.
In the corner. And it should be a touchdown. He's held on to it. Come on. Referees are conversing. He had 1 foot in, clearly. Touchdown, Payson.
Touchdown, Keaton Potter.
Yes, there we go.
So there we go. So 2:18 left. Let's see, Grady Bix will come on for the extra point attempt. Man, if it wasn't for that one return, Mark, where if that could have been a touchdown, this could have been the tying touchdown.
It would have been tied. Yeah, that was.
That could be the one that
that would have been it. Ooh.
Low snap,
but he
handle.
got it. Wow,
wow, great job.
Wow,
Braddock Flaherty there.
Incredible recovery on the holder.
Yeah, if that one would have been, if we would have gotten it, that wouldn't have been. And we scored on that. Now we scored again. Yeah. We'd all been tied up right now. Yep.
And that's where they're going to look back on this game and all the opportunities they had in the red zone.
Yep.
They were in the red zone so many times tonight and only able to put 14 points on the board.
Yeah.
And that's been the difference because the defense has stepped up the second half.
Second half.
They haven't allowed a score or any points. It was that fumble, the strip, that put the 7 points on the board, but our defense has held them.
Yeah.
So if we just would have been able to get more points up there.
Yeah.
But, hey, you never know. Kickoff here. They were thinking onside kick. Everyone's up. Let's see what they do. I'd maybe even send it a little bit, try and get to it first or do something. Wow, so there we go.
Goff here falls on the onside kick.
Well, we got 2:18 left to go. Payson does have one timeout, so they're going to have to get at least one first down.
With that onside kick, I think that you see obviously kicking into the ground, get a bounce, but also like a hard kick.
Yeah.
Because if it's coming at you fast, it would be harder to handle it.
And sometimes even if you kick it up, they're watching it, and then you can, come get it. But they're going to have to get at least one first down here.
Here it is. Oh, good. Come on, get them. There we go.
And I don't know.
That's what the defense has been doing the second half, actually getting the runner down.
Exactly.
Before they make, before they get 6, 8, 9 yards.
Correct.
So 2 yards on that carry, 2nd and 8. Clock, though, is running.
1:53.
And they're going to run her down.
Yeah. I don't know if he's going to wait after the probably third down, but, they're going to waste the time as much as they can. And this is exactly what we did with Blue Ridge last week at the very end of the game.
Yeah.
Just wasting the time, and that's exactly what they're doing right now.
It is snap, quarterback, get him.
Yep.
Oh,
good job.
Good job. Great job that time. McInerney, along with Nathan Sosi.
There's the timeout.
Timeout called, 1:24, 23. And third down and 5, looks like. Yeah, and that's something that first half, the defense the intensity wasn't there. We talked about it.
Yeah.
And the intensity wasn't there. Offensively, I have to say, all game, they pulled it off on the offensive side. I don't know if it's, I think part of it could be Valley Christian, their defense.
And then even injuries that we've had.
Injuries that we've seen. Nolan Keeney not being as mobile as he normally is.
Oh, we got
Player has to go off the field. They must have had maybe blood
or equipment broken or something. Yeah, made him go off. Quarterback keep, and he's running off to the right-hand side.
And that's what. And
that has been
the first down.
That has been it.
So that's it. Yeah. Following the blockers, following that line, and just getting, the 6, 7 yards.
Yeah.
And
Payson can't stop the clock again, and we're right out, a minute left to go. So they just going to kneel it a couple times here, and 1 to 2 times, and that's it. Yeah.
So hard-fought game down here at Valley Christian. Longhorns fighting. Boy, some tough injuries tonight.
And that was awesome. I don't know if you saw that, but a handshake. Handshake across the line there. And so it shows a good sign of a good Warrior game, man. Awesome, and that's it. Yeah, look at the camaraderie down there. Awesome. Where the guys are like, wow, you guys, good game, man. I'm going to just say it. People are going to probably disagree with me. We haven't checked any comments tonight, of course. But I'll tell you, I think we came in a little bit overconfident this evening. And we looked at a record. I think some of the players, even though the coaches, I know, we're telling them not to look at that record. Don't pay attention to that. This is a better team than that. I think they got caught up in that. And
then also another injury we forgot to mention, Ethan Gertner. Ethan Gertner.
He's been out most of the game. I don't know what happened, but this second half he actually took off his shoulder pads, and he's been on the sideline. So I'll tell you what, this is going to shake up the entire rankings. See if I can get a score.
Final for that Blue Ridge Sholo game.
Sholo 21, Blue Ridge 18.
So Sholo beats Blue Ridge.
Wow.
So you have number 19 beating number 10. And here number 21 beating 5.
Wow.
And then it'll be interesting to see another game, River Valley, number 4,
if we got any of
playing the number 9 ranked team Mojave. So there's potential for an upset there as well.
Pick up your trash, don't leave any trash here.
So here we go, Longhorn fight song.
Mojave is at 14, River Valley 0.
So
halftime.
So again, that could be another upset right there.
Yeah.
Number 4 losing. Woo-hoo! So wow, yeah, things looks like we'll be shook up.
Yeah.
Here in the rankings.
Yeah.
And our Longhorns.
I will tell you this. I'm going to be honest. This is not our Longhorn football team. This second half, the fourth quarter, was more of our Longhorn football team than the first 3 quarters.
Yeah. So you figure the second half, we outscored Valley Christian 14-7.
Yep.
The 7 points they scored, questionable. Questionable because
we got
Bert
ripped
Shear,
off. This is be honest.
Yeah, well, Bert Shear, his forward motion stopped. He's being gang tackled, pushed backwards, lifted off the ground, and the ball was stripped.
Yep.
No whistle was blown. They allowed that play to continue.
Yep.
And they take it back, return it for a touchdown. So that was the only score Valley Christian had in the second half.
Yeah.
Payson put 14 points up on the board, but they left a lot of points out there on the field.
They did.
Opportunities that
they did. I agree.
They were right there.
They
were right there. Whether it was fumble, interception, a turnover of some sort, and that made the difference at the offense because you look at what we've been averaging this year.
Oh yeah.
The offense has been putting up 30, 40 points a game, and yes, I believe part of it was that Valley Christian defense, but I think there were more times we hurt ourselves and also the injuries.
Yes.
So the injuries, Mason Herrera, with the injury to his leg, Nolan Keeney not having his full mobility, being able to run like he normally would.
Yep.
Also, the main starting running back out, Gunnar Lee. He's been out now. So the players that were out there, they did step up. They fought.
Yes.
They fought as hard as they could, but just didn't get that W tonight.
Yeah.
And I think, like you said, they put themselves in a 21-point hole by not coming in with that energy that they normally have had. They've had every game this year.
Yes, they have.
The only game we really saw them kind of where they didn't have that energy, Coconino.
Yeah.
Coconino came out and just a strong 4A team, kind of.
And I would we talked about this at the very beginning. Valley Christian had nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Nothing to lose, but they had everything to gain.
Yep.
And to get into the playoffs, and so we'll see at 10 a.m. on Tuesday.
Yep, 10 a.m. Tuesday. We'll see what the rankings are.
The rankings come out.
And then again, now we're going to be going up to Sholo to play a Sholo team that
just beat Blue Ridge.
And I want to say, I'm going to look and see how many games they've won here recently, but they have been on a winning streak.
Yeah.
I mean, so let's see. They beat Fountain Hills 47-7, then Monument Valley 38-0, and then Blue Ridge 21-18. So they've won the last 3 games after losing. Oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They were 1-5. They were 1-5. Now they're 4-5, and they just beat the number 10 ranked team, and then they'll have Payson.
Yeah.
So say Payson moves to 10.
Yep, 10 to 12, I'd say.
10, 11, 12.
Maybe 12.
Probably Sholo will move to 13, 12, 13, 14, somewhere in there. Maybe 14. So they'll still be playing a higher ranked team in Payson. They can move even higher if they win that game. So that's a big game for both.
Oh, both of them.
Both teams.
Even Valley Christian here, they're going to go from 21, and they might get into that 16 spot. And I even think about Blue Ridge. They may even be 17, 18 now.
Yeah.
Because they just lost to a 19-ranked team. They were already 10, so they could be, on the bottom side of the playoffs. And if they don't pull one out next week, Blue Ridge, they may not even get into the playoffs.
Well, and this Valley Christian team, do you know who they face next week? Number 3 ranked Benjamin Franklin. Woo. So that will be a real test for this team.
Yeah.
But they,
Tuesday, 10 a.m.
Yeah, and then next Friday, hope you guys can tune in to KRIM coverage of the Payson Sholo game. We'll be up in Sholo. Hope you can join us. And
a little bit colder up there.
A little bit colder. We're going to be bundled up, but we'll be ready, and I know our Longhorns will be ready as well. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks to all of our sponsors, and you guys.